important. Dings bums. Okay. What about if you remove the S? Is it just gibberish if you remove the S? Dings bums. Dings bums. Thing boom. It's a thing. Boom. It's funny. With the S's on the end, it makes perfect sense. I'll take your word. Not really. Also, what do you think of the background noise? I don't even know if you can hear it. But I have a background noise. Let me turn it up just a touch. Can anyone hear it? Or is it like, nope, don't hear anything? Okay, let me turn it up. What about now? So basically, Slim shared this TikTok. I can't remember whether it was on my Discord or on someone else's Discord or it was on my WhatsApp. I'm not sure, but Slim shared it with me anyway. And it was about white noise increasing productivity. And it was just like I did a little bit of research on it, and it's like, all right, white noise does apparently it does increase productivity. It then got me thinking about when I was younger. I used to obviously watch Star Trek when I did work, and that background noise of Star Trek, like that engine hum, I absolutely love that sound. I feel like it was very soothing and relaxing. So I found the engine hum, and I've put it in my background. I mean, I'm going to turn it right up just so you can hear it, but I don't think it works if it's too loud. I don't know though. Do you hear it now? I think it's soothing as hell. But I think it's better if like you almost don't notice it, if it's like just in the background kind of thing. I don't know. Maybe I'm just being a weirdo. Oh, okay. Yeah, I thought, you know what, I'll see how we feel about this sound. Because I'm always trying to find like some kind of, I don't know, like backing noise, but I'm not big on music, so it's kind of like, when I quite like the Rain song, but you guys said it sounded like it sounded like there's something wrong with my sound or something. And then I had the fire crackling sounds on recently, but it's like it's so warm. It's like, oh my god, I don't know if that's helping. So I thought let's try Star Trek engine noise. Let's see how we can dig that. I think it sounds just like it's so soothing. It's kind of like almost like a blood flow. I don't know. Maybe it'll annoy some people. I don't know. But if I have it on like just so it's like just slightly in the background, just so you can hear it a little bit. Hopefully people find it soothing the way that I do. Ooh. Thank you for the lurk, Vivi. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, if the background noise does annoy anyone or anything like that, please do let me know. If people find it irritating or headachy rather than soothing, then it almost sounds like an underwater sound, you know. That's what it reminds me of. Oh, I've sewn that the wrong way. Oh, would you look at that? It doesn't really matter. Hey, Slimmy! I've sewed it the wrong way, Slim. But I've clipped it now, so it is what it is. It can stay that way. Oh, okay. I'll turn it up I'll turn it up to the maximum just so you can hear it, and then I'll turn it back down again. Can you hear it now? It's that thing that you sent me about the white noise. It got me thinking, and I did a bit of research. That's actually the sound of the start of the Enterprise engine, but you know it's close enough to white noise. No, hang on, let me turn it right the way up. What about now? Alright, well I can hear it, so hopefully at least increases my productivity. Also, it stops my headphones from turning off, because my headphones turn off if there's no sound coming through them. So I need some sound coming through them so they don't turn off, basically. How are you, Slimmy? Not too bad, designing some embroideries. Yes. I keep getting adverts for the Domestika stuff now, and I've seen some just really, really cool embroidery stuff. Like loads of different embroidery courses that keep coming up, like on my adverts on like Instagram and stuff. Goddamn Google cookies. But it looks like there's some really like interesting things on there. Nice. Looking at driving lessons again. Yes. Awesome. Driving lessons are a must, I think. Right, how am I doing this? Should I do the leg parts first? Yeah. I mean, automatic is a lot easier to drive. Um, Thus, easier to pass the test. But obviously, that means you can only buy automatic cars, and automatic cars are more expensive than manual cars. My brother can only drive automatic cars. Like, I mean, my brothers are like exceptionally clever people, but my one brother just, didn't feel comfortable driving manuals, so he never has. Yes. I mean, if you pass in a manual, you can drive both. If you pass in an automatic, you can't drive a manual. Because there's more to think about when you drive a manual. Like, you have to think about gears and speeds and revs and things. When in an automatic, you don't. You just press, accelerator and brake, and that's it. You don't have to think about what gear you're in or anything. If only. I'd teach you to drive if I had a car and you were closer, Slim. I kind of I get the impression that manuals are less of a thing. Is that what you mean by ubiquitous? Like, cause like I'd say the majority of cars in Europe are manuals, but I get the impression that in America most people drive automatics. That's all these 16-year-olds have cars not driving. Yeah, yeah, that's good point. Most cars, new cars here now, are automatic. I mean, I drove a semi-automatic, which I actually really preferred a semi-automatic to both an automatic and a manual, because I don't like in an automatic that I can't control the car. Like, it feels like I can control the car speed better with an automatic than I with a manual than I can an automatic. It's like the changing of gears. Like, because the car does it itself, I feel less in control than if I'm doing it. Like, I know what to expect when I'm doing it, but with an automatic, it just does it at some point, and I don't really like it, because I mean, I'm sure the new automatics are a lot more seamless, because the automatic I drove was like ancient. But I like semi-automatics because you change up but don't change down. So it automatically changes down for you, but then you change up when you want. And I preferred that. I think that like middle ground. We like vroom vroom. Yes, we do like vroom vroom. Like when you have a manual, you can play with the car a bit more. Like you can kind of like rev and I don't know. You can't play with an automatic as much, I don't think, because it doesn't let you play. It doesn't let you have fun. Oh yeah, yeah. I'd say European drivers are like UK is not bad. UK's I mean, you get idiots on the road. Italy is full of crazy motherfuckers. Like crazy motherfuckers. You do not want to drive on a road in Italy. Oh yes, you have mountains, so you need to shift. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Because a car doesn't know when you're going uphill. An automatic car can't tell when you're going uphill or not, as far as I'm aware. Anyway, maybe new ones can. I don't know. I just want to get from depression to the beach back. Go depression. I don't need fun. Automatics don't roll if you're on hills. They don't. But if you've got like snow and you climb when you're in a manual, you climb gears to get through snow. Like you climb gears differently than when there's no snow. So if you're like on a hill going up and it's snowy, and you have to like climb the gears to get up the hill. But with an automatic, I don't like you don't control that. So I don't know if you'd just be stuck in an automatic. Maybe it depends on the automatic, but I'm just messing. I mean, I'd agree that like Europe. I mean, I've never been to America, so I don't know how. But America highways and stuff. I mean, you don't really have roundabouts in like the main kind of highways and things, and everything just looks really big and really long and really straight. And like over here, that's a lot more windy and hilly and like a lot of the roads in this country, for example, they follow old Roman roads, which obviously weren't designed for cars. They were designed for horse and cart. So like you have these like weird roads that like how is a car supposed to go around here kind of thing. You have roundabouts, but it's not to the extent that we have roundabouts. We have shitload. We have mini roundabouts. We have roundabouts off roundabouts. We have like it's like we prefer roundabouts to traffic lights in most situations. At least it seems that way to me anyway. Roundabouts. It's a word that always gets me.
I swear, bro. Just let me build one more lane. I swear we're gonna fix traffic. Just build one more lane. Just help me build one more lane. Just build one more lane. I swear. We're gonna fix traffic. Just one more lane and just make it bigger. Just make it bigger. We're gonna fix traffic. It's gonna fix traffic. It's gonna fix traffic. It's gonna fix traffic. Do you know what would fix traffic? Trains.
So think about America is it's big. There's lots of highways, but for every highway there's lots of small black back roads. It's just that there's some shortcuts for driving. But your roads are built for cars. That's the thing. Your roads are built for cars. A lot of that, like round Lincoln and where I live, for example, like like I said, a lot of the roads they follow Roman roads or they follow around existing property. So there's no straight lines. Everything goes around a farm, around another farm, down this thing. Like it's very and you know it does cause like. In fact, I'm kind of confused actually because never mind. It doesn't matter. I answered my own question in my head, but yeah. Just one more lane. Yeah, rural US. I mean, I'm not saying like exclusively. It's just that because the US is so young compared to Europe. Like we have roads that are literally older than America, so it's kind of like yeah, cities that are built after cars. Yeah. Not for people, but cars. There's so much space. Right, should I? Should I sew these on first? Yes, I think is the answer to the question. I might have. I'll see. I'll try and do it without hand sewing it. But it says awkward opposite ended curves again. So actually, I'll do it from this one. I don't know. I feel like because everything in America is so big, you'd probably think the same about the majority of like UK houses. Like, I mean, new builds are built to just about fit people in. Like, you buy even a double bedroom house. That double bedroom is just big enough for a double bed and a cupboard, and that's it. Like, new builds are built so compact and they're ridiculously expensive. So it's just the way it is. I feel like in America it's almost like land's cheap. You know, it's cheap because there's so much of it. Well, that worked out quite well, actually. Yeah, it's all about the the different places, different economies, different. I mean, different like shortfalls of the areas as well. Like, I mean, I think Spooky was in the other day talking about gas prices, about how it's like $5 for a gallon of gas, and it's like, wow, it's £12 here. It's £12 for a gallon of gas here. So yeah, it's just kind of crazy, like perception. And £12 is like how much dollars? Yeah, it's like comparing apples and oranges, really. But oranges are cheap in Florida. I don't know. I mean, I would highly consider moving to the US if it wasn't for the guns. I'll be honest. Like, saving up money here and then moving somewhere that is comparably cheaper once you've saved up that amount of money. Like, I'm not saying it would necessarily be easy to save up that money if you lived in America, because obviously the economy's different, pay's different, everything's different. But if you saved up somewhere here that had, like, a strong current, quite a strong currency, and you earned that and then took it over to somewhere where you could live like a king for cheap, that'd be pretty cool. You're a white woman, you'll be fine. I know, but still, I don't want to live somewhere where it's normal for people to have guns. That's just not right. Not right. Poor Slimmy. I can't type today. A flat, no steep hill or anything. There are places in Europe like Spain, Portugal, uh, Greece, Crete. A square meter of land where I live costs about 180. Yeah, where rich human so-called middle class people just feel like kings. Only property, no electricity, water, or anything yet. I mean, I really like the idea of building one of them flat pack houses as well. Yeah, yeah. Imagine living there and wanting to buy their own home. Nope, houses are bought by UK, German, Belgian retired people. That's true. That is true. It's kind of, oh god, the inequality of everything, isn't it? I mean, I've I was having a look at houses today, actually, just out of curiosity, and I think I can get like a fairly nice, like, I mean, needs like doing up in terms of space and everything. Like a nice kind of like 3 bedroomed house for like 145k. Not like spanking, not like, in a sexy area or anything. Just like, normal kind of house in a not totally shabby area. It's like 145k. It is interesting. I'm not sure what that is in euros or whatever. But yeah, I think it's doable for most people if they're not weirdos like me who make guinea pig beds. In a town I live, 3 room apartments and newer buildings go for that money. Of course, I could buy no isolation house in bad location for less. That was just Florida, close-ish to me. Yeah, yeah. I mean, London's like disgustingly expensive. Like the closer you get to the centre of London, I mean, that's where all like the movie stars and stuff live. Well, like rich people live. Yeah, you go towards London, and it's like, what did I just do? I just sewed the legs together, like a dumbass. Alaska's probably cheap. If you don't mind the cold. Oh. Baby is needy this morning. City's moving lots around us, and he's up. Hello, baby. You do have states that ban guns. Seriously. What state bans guns? And does it work? I mean, can't you just buy a gun and then go, just move, drive across a state line? It's not like. I mean, I still don't want to move anywhere where people can carry guns. I just don't want to. I mean, I know some places are better than others. Like Texas, I think is probably one of the worst states from what I understand. But yeah, I don't want to I don't want to move somewhere that has guns. I'm freaking confused. Wait. I've got to sew this bit up first. Yes, I do have to sew this bit up first. Yeah, Texas is constitutional carry, which means anyone can carry a gun in the open. Exactly. Texas would be not somewhere that I would want to go to. Move to Canada instead, Con. I moved to Austria. If I could get my head around speaking another language, I'd move to Austria. I feel like yeah. I feel you. I just I mean, I know like every country's not perfect. Every country's got their problems and that. But that is such a goddamn massive and obvious problem that they're not dealing with. It's like, no, I'll pass. I'll pass on that one. Thank you. Yeah, I know. I know. Shit's expensive here though. Lots of laws and rules and government wants all your taxes. Well, that's kind of the same here in terms of, government gives it you with one hand and then takes it off you with another. That's generally how things go here. I can recommend Australia if you work a job that's perfect. They take care of you. Please, my house was cheap as hell. Not sure what it'll sell for when we do sell it. Texas isn't as amazing, I'll tell you that. I'm ready to move close to my family again. I mean, home is where you make it. Let's bring it back to like a positive outlook on things. Home is the people that you're with more than anything else, really. Well, home is where the hobby is. Yeah. Aww. Barnes, hi. I'm doing very well, thank you. How are you? What if I buy a lot and then get high speed internet hooked up to a camper and then we can get you in a better house? Oh, oh, sorry, excuse me. Right, which way does this go? Oh, doing these bits is going to be annoying. Nope, that's the wrong one. This one. I think. Maybe. Yes. Oops. I'm gonna try doing it without hand tacking it, but I've got a feeling I might have to hand tack this because this is just really fiddly. Alright, I'll try it. Probably have to go really slow as well, just to get around all the curves properly. You can, yeah, you can swap the cameras. This is incredible. Hell yeah. Does the magic one not work? Do we have a magic one? I have no idea if we have a magic one, actually. There it is. Magic. Actually, what are my commands for the sound effects? Do I have a command to tell you the commands for sound effects? I should really know. Oh! Well, that was intense. The goat's trolling me. That one's your face. I actually quite like them all going off at the same time. It's so silly. I feel like that should be the hype command. I think it is commands, but I think you spelled it wrong. That was a lot. I want to do it again. That's the one that Cheeky made. Cheeky made me that one. For when my head gets in the way of the camera. Which doesn't really happen that much now. It happens sometimes when I was like painting or drawing. I'd like stick my head in the way. But it don't really happen so much now. It's still relevant though. And that's the other one that Cheeky made for me. And then the two that I made is the group hug and the goat. Those two are the ones that I did. Aww, group hug. I do it in Pepper's voice. I still need to send that for everyone. I think I need to send the group that sound effect to you and Lola, so we all can group hug. No matter whose stream it is, we can group hug. The cute group hug is the cutest one ever. You know what? I'm gonna send it to you right now while I'm thinking about it. You don't feel pressured to use it or anything, but I'm gonna put it in a. If I can send it, I should be able to. Is it this one? You can hear the mouse click at the end though. That's the only thing. I didn't clip it very well. Oh no, it's the goat one you can hear the clip. You can't hear the clip on that one. I know one of them you can hear the clip. I feel like I need shouting one. Group hug now! Baby's being absolutely adorable. Queuing right now. I cannot. Oh! I'm sending videos out of it to Brian Friends Days. God, do you remember Alien? Alien's the one that made that command for me. He was an odd sort, he was. The sounds are a bit quiet on stream. I mean, maybe I can just turn this up. And then... Do I just try it again, see if that's better? We love us some fun commands. I keep meaning to do a couple of new ones.
Oh, group hug.
I keep meaning to do a few new ones. Like goat themed, just because I like goats. For some reason. I just haven't got around to it yet. And I need to redo the goat command that I've already got, because it trolls me now. Like, I need to delete it and redo it, because it stays on for... It doesn't switch itself off. It just stays there, sticking its tongue out at me. Like, it's supposed to switch itself off, and it just doesn't. It just keeps going. I don't know how long it'd go for, either. I mean, should I just leave it? Should I let it continue its life? But the thing is, it's not switched off now, so that command won't work again if I don't manually switch it off. I do need to fix that one. I mean, the thing is, like, I've looked at the command and everything's right. It's just not working properly, so I think I'm just better off deleting the command and then doing it again. Oh yeah, I did the sound effect for that one. I forgot that. I need a hype goat. I know exactly which one I'm going to use, which GIF it is. But I do need a hype goat command. Have you seen the GIF where there's like the baby goat that's running around and then it jumps onto like another goat and knocks it over and it just keeps going? Making sound effects is fun. Thank you for the hydrate, by the way. If everybody in the stream has a drink, stay hydrated and all that. It means I'd have to kind of figure out how to do a Did that work? That's not. No, that's not right. It means I'd have to figure out like what sound effect to do with that jumping goat, though. I'd come up with something silly. Oh, excuse me. Sorry, guys. Yawning. I forgot about that one. Oh no, how could I forget? Because that would... It's a vicious cycle. Oh god, my eyes are watering now. Okay. This hasn't been a thing for a while. It should be two voices, you jumping and Lee being not pushed over and not having it. Oh dear. Like, this hasn't happened for a while, but basically like every time I see the word yawn or think of yawning or anything like that, it makes me yawn. So yeah, for a while I banned the word yawn from my stream because there's I think who was it that kept doing it? I want to say Atomic because he does things like that. But somebody kept typing it and it might have been Slim either actually. Somebody kept typing it. And it was just like it was Ben, was it Ben? I can't remember who it was. Then we need Lee to say fucking hell. High chance it was also me. I need to stop thinking about it now. Because I keep thinking about it. Oh.
My ding ding dong.
Okay, we have leggy peggies. We need to put the alarm things in. Look at it. So ridiculous. The scare one. Scream. Did I? I'm sure I've still got it. I don't think I took it off. Is it not in the list of commands? Best to check. Let me see. That guy is also running a course on his own site. Yeah, I did have a look. Pardon me, I had a look at it. It's pretty cool. I feel like I don't want to get bogged down with... Like, I feel like that course of his was informative enough for me to, like, have a go. I don't know if it's on my sound... Was it on my sound list? I can't remember. Oh, this gives me an excuse to type it in again. It is. First part sounds like what we already did. I had a look at his website though. I want to have I want to have like a better mooch around. I didn't look like I looked quickly basically, and I shared it to my computer so I could like look at it on the computer later. Okay. Go for it. You can send it me on Discord or on here, it's up to you. I mean, if you want to send me the actual file, you can send it me on Discord. Put it on my Discord if you want to. Do with it as you will. I couldn't stop myself. I don't know why goats has become a thing. Like, I just like goats. I think it's just because they're so silly. They just look silly looking. They make funny noises. Oh, I didn't write down which is the front, which is the back. Oh wait, I should be able to tell though. 'Cause notches, yay. Right, it's that way around. Aww. Oh, this goat is so cute. He's just a cute little baby goat. Doing baby goat things. Hang on, let me show you guys. Oh, no. Whoop. Look at the baby goat. Get his little tail. Oh! Oh. Yeah, that's cute. Did somebody redeem that, or is that just doing it of its own accord? I have clips of baby goats eating, chilling, all sorts. Goats are cute as fuck. I only like goats when they're violent. The hydrate one doesn't turn itself off either. Why don't they turn themselves off after they've turned themselves on? I know the goats are trolling me. I just can't be bothered to like redo the command. I just really can't. I'll do it at some point. At the minute they can just troll me. I'll just put up with the goat trolls. This one isn't fitting. Oh, this one is not fitting, I don't think. Because that should be there, and it's not. Oh, I'm gonna have to hand sew these. It's just too tight. I think it's just too tight. Yeah. Plague hand sewing. I'm just gonna go make another cup of tea. I'll be back in a sec. Burp. Like, okay, all of my alerts are trolling me now. None of them are switching off when they're meant to be. So annoying. Oh. Oh. um, I use Touch Portal, which worked beautifully up until the thing is, it worked really well until I changed stuff. Like I moved around and changed the names of things, and now the commands don't work. Even though I changed it on the commands as well. Oh yeah, I use Stream Elements for some of them, but for the GIFs, the sound effects, the for the GIFs, the sound effects, and the cam controls, I use Touch Portal. Where's my needle? I do not see it. I lost my needle. No, I've lost my needle. This is most irritating. Must be Slim F. Yay! Sorry, Slim. Hey, Web, how are you? No. Wait, why isn't it working for Web and... Did you already do it? Oh, okay, yeah. You already did it. Okay, never mind. Oh, confused then. Should we do it? Hang on. I don't know the commands for it. Is it restart? Ah, there's Web. Oh, you didn't put an exclamation mark. Right, where's this thing going? What's the command for the... Wait. Do I have a command to tell me the commands? I do have a command to tell me the commands. I just can't remember the command. There we go. Reset drop. Q drop. Let's play that one. And then we all do it at the same time, because that's fun. I've spelled Q wrong, I think, on there as well. Oh, Q'd drop. Q'd drop? Is that how you spell Q'd? That is so weird. Is that how you spell Q'd? Maybe not. Have I spelled Q'd wrong? Oh, Slim! I think I might have spelled the command wrong, you know what I'm like. Oh. Right, we'll try it again. Q'd drop. Is it like that? Did I spell it wrong? Or is that how it's spelled? Oh, okay, we all drop now. Everybody drop! I don't understand what happened. I'd just be like, okay. Totally a pro streamer. Know what I'm doing, honestly. Why is this arm just doesn't fit? Whoa, here we go, look. Oh no! Ah! He's like, wait for me! I put too much thread on my thing again. Yeah, the bonking's good. Yeah? Nice daily reminders. Hi. That's very nice of you to say. I forgot what it's called now. Pixel Plush. Games. Okay, I've changed it. I think. A multi with Lola. Is Lola streaming? Pardon me. I think I'd rather just raid today. She's streaming. She is streaming. I'll sew this. I'll give it another like 20 minutes or so, and then I'll raid Lola. I've got Lola on my other screen though. See what she's up to. Can't hear what she's saying, but I've got her on my other screen. This is so irritating. Why do I put so much thread on that needle? Like every single time I ask myself this question, but I can't help myself. I can't help myself. Like I have to put a ridiculous amount of thread on the needle in order to just be satisfied with life, I think. I mean, I could multi, I guess, for a little while. For half an hour. Does she want to? Has she asked? Oh no, she's doing the paint along, isn't she? I won't multi then, because I'm not doing the paint along. I'll just read it in a short while. I'm ready for my lunch in a minute anyway. I bought a pasta this time. I didn't make one. I didn't have a very good weekend, so I didn't make my pasta. I say weekend, like, you know, my version of weekend, Monday, Tuesday. I didn't have a good weekend either, really. From Sunday, it's been pretty crap. But, I mean, it's okay. It has to get crap before it can get better. Right? I am, yes, I am eating, don't worry. I'm actually still trying to eat healthy as well, so I haven't actually had chocolate. I haven't had chocolate for like a week. No, not a week, that's way too long. Surely not. Didn't have a chocolate yesterday, I haven't had one today, didn't have one. Not quite a week. I don't think I've had chocolate since Thursday. That's like forever to me. Cut the crap shaped hole out in your life. I mean, I don't I don't fully know what you mean by that. But I mean, I do know what you mean, but I don't fully know what you mean. Like, some things can't just be cut out. Oh, oh, I've messed that bit up a little bit. Shit. I am tempted just to do more OnlyFans content though, because I feel so worn down by some things. So I'll just get some easy money and then I can just go on holiday. Just go on holiday. Just fuck off for a bit. Just be like, right, yeah. Excuse me, I'm out of here for a little while. Or just become like a hot tub streamer. See how lucrative that can be. And then just be like, I still do all of like the stuff that I want to do, but I just won't have to be stressed all the time about not being able to afford anything. Oop. Oh, sewing this out of that suede's gonna be like really, really difficult. I have the suede material. Because it's thicker than this. I'll persevere though, because I want it to kind of like match Stuffina as best that it can anyway. Yeah, the velvet, sorry. Velvet. Yes. I mean, I'm almost thinking of maybe doing an even thinner seam allowance. I mean, technically, I can't really do any thinner than... I mean, I could if I just put a piece of masking tape down. Like, I could kind of, like, wangle it so it's a thinner seam allowance. Because the thinner the seam allowance, the easier it is to sew circles and stuff. Because you don't have to deal with the excess that's around the seam allowance as much. Because that causes problems because, you know, there's just so much excess. Ooh, fly. Ooh, go away. I can't go around curves like this on the overlocker. The overlocker doesn't like, you know, tight curves at all. It's too small. A bit of both. A bit of both, I think. But the overlocker has got, it's not like a really expensive one. And it's also like do you know how the foot's quite long, and then when you're trying to, it's just, I don't know, like it's harder to line stuff up because there's like the foot's like this. Yeah, the distance from the blade to the needle is like, yeah. And that's the issue I have with it. I much prefer doing straight lines on it, or like slight curves. Elasticated fabric's fine. You can do curves on elasticated fabric, although I still wouldn't want to do tight curves on it. But non-stretch fabric and curves is just like, no. Grr. I mean, if I measure 5mm from the needle and put a piece of masking tape down and then follow the masking tape, that would work, wouldn't it? Would it be covering the feed dogs though? It probably would be. Yeah, it would be. So that wouldn't work. I need like a thinner, like a less wide foot, because then I could just follow the edge of the foot. Because this is I follow the edge of the foot, and this is like 8mm from the needle to the edge of the foot. If I could get like a 5mm one, like a thin one. I wonder if you can even get those. I'll have to have a look, because that'd make it easier. It'd make it easier for dolls' clothes as well. Same thing. For the same reason, like. Because I'm finding this fiddly, but this is like half scale, and the doll's clothes I want to make are 1/3 scale. So, yeah, I need to fathom a way to be able to sew shorter seam allowances, like thinner seam allowances. But sure. I might have a little look in a minute when I raid Lola. Feet with red lines on. Why won't you fit? Urgh. Oh, you fucking annoying thing. Fit, goddamn you, fit. Oh, it's the bottom of the underarm. The bottom of the underarm's like, no. No, I won't fit and you cannot make me. Oh, a clear foot, yeah. Let me just have a little look. You can get them for industrial sewing machines. Oh, there's kind of... Do I have one of those? That looks familiar. I might have one of... It's like a foot with like a plastic thing on it. The thing with the white slidey bit. Yeah, that thing. I might actually have one of those. It looks familiar. I'll have to have a look. I might have one. I mean, I might doing it with, like, I've started now, so I'm going to do it with this, for this one, but the thinner the seam allowance, the easier it will be, for sure. For sure. Edge guide foot. Okay. I feel like I say for sure a lot these days. For sure. Am I sure? I don't know. Maybe. We do, yes, we do. The productivity! The chaos. Embrace the chaos. The chaos is inside us. I feel like I'm kind of like bogged down with making this first though. Like just generally. Like I think I'll feel liberated once I finish this because then this is the tool that I need. I feel like it is anyway. Do you feel that you can't do something until you have something else? I feel like this is it. I need this tool. Whether that's true or not, I'm not sure, but I feel like it. It's a little bit like how you feel like you can't go running unless you buy running shoes. It's that, I think. I mean, yeah. But this should be finished this week. I've said it now. It is a lazy delusion. But I mean, I'm not being lazy. I mean, I'm doing it. I just feel like I need to do this before anything else. I mean, it depends. It might not be a lazy delusion if you don't actually have trainers. I mean, if you have trainers and you feel like you need running shoes, then yeah, it's probably a lazy delusion. But I mean, if you don't have trainers, then you can't exactly go, running in slippers. That's all I'm saying. You can. I mean, you'd look a bit weird if you went running in slippers. Oh my god, I finally replaced. I don't know if I ever showed you, but okay. I'd like a pair of slippers that were like falling apart. Basically, they looked alright, but they were falling apart. And I finally bought myself a new pair of slippers, and Lee really doesn't like them. He says they look like granny slippers. I'm like, I don't care. Or at least a brisk walk. Very true. You could start with a brisk walk, with your slippers on or your shoes on or whatever, your pumps. Do you want to see him? Do you want to see him? Look, I don't think they're that bad. They're like ballerina slippers, but I like them because they've got like a thick sole, so I don't need to worry about treading on pins. There's worse out there. There is. And it's really hard, like, because I've got, like, see, I've got, like, a really thick bottom. That bottom is thicker than a lot of my shoes, you know what I mean? So I didn't want to get, like, ones that weren't going to last. Pardon me, I want ones that can protect me from pins. And they're pink. Poem 12 I was awake, and now that I'm finished, he went down for a nap. Was gone into him being accommodating. Aww. Boob juice hits the sweet spot. Aww. Bless him. I know that works with guinea pigs, but I don't know if that works with babies. Saw it on TikTok that was pretty smart. I wonder if there's a reason, like on that kind of sugar. I wonder if there's a reason on that kind of note why I can't stand noise usually. We pretty round allowed him, but it was a new sound and he was trying to figure it out in a sense. Oh, they only mow with the big ride-on mowers once a year on the empty lots. Ah, I see, yeah. Could be your old age. Right. No, but don't people go deaf in their old age, though? Oh, you mean I'm turning into, like, a cantankerous old person? Turn that music off. I mean, it's a possibility. I feel like the one arm is better than the other arm, but, you know, it's fine. Anyway, I'm gonna raid Lola now, I think. Who's doing a paint along with watercolor. So thanks everyone for hanging out. You're all awesome. I really appreciate it. Thank you for lurking and chatting and all the good stuff. I'll be back at 9, so like about 3 hours. I'll carry on with this for another couple of hours, so... Oh, thank you! It's lovely hanging out with you as well. I really appreciate you. I really do. All of you. It means that I'm not working alone, and I get to hang out with cool friends who become best friends. Double feature, yeah. I'm basically gonna have lunch and then watch Lola for a bit, and then I might carry on a little bit with this off stream, but then I'll stream again afterwards, at 9. Yeah, it's co-working. That's exactly what it is. It's totally co-working. Oh, that's not how you spell raid. Raid. Lollalli. Yay, I spelled it right. Alright then guys, I'll see you in a few hours. Have a good afternoon. And I'll see you soon. Bye.